We are in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, at the 2023 Blues Fest with Canada's Patrick Alexandre, who has traveled massive miles from his hometown in the Kootenays to perform for us. Patrick is a master blues bassist who has performed for many years extensively in Canada and has also produced 6 albums. With great pride, I introduce Patrick.
Hi.
Hey, man, how you doing today?
Good.
Patrick just did a killer show on stage, and, we're all a little bit tired, but we're still going to keep kicking ass. Now, questions from the fans. Tell us about the album recording on the Bison Ranch studio.
That's one of the records I'm most proud of. With Little Miss Higgins, we, me and her got in our heads that we were going to record in a barn, and there's this old barn in Manitoba where I'm from, that my grandpa built it in the 50s, and then, he had a big dairy farm, as most farmers do in Manitoba, and he ended up selling that to his son. His son ended up doing really well with the dairy farm, but then getting a bison ranch somewhere else.
Okay.
But he took the barn and brought it over. So this old barn, super sturdy, so it made it no problem. And so then on this bison ranch, it was pretty easy to convince Jolene that there would be a good setting. So we set up in the loft right at the top there, and that was still 30 by 60 feet. We ended up cutting that in half with a big kind of theater curtain. And we got Steve Lurie down to come in and engineer it, and it was fantastic. All live off the floor, all 6 of us, the F-holes with Little Miss Higgins. And there was even one song she was doing on the ukulele, and I don't know why, but we insisted that she do this flip that she would do.
Okay.
She'd do it live, and so we're like, hey, do it, it's authentic, And she nailed it.
It worked?
Totally nailed it, yeah, and it was great. We were all huddled around the wood stove. And
Wood stove.
yeah, for that one. For all the other ones, we were mostly at the other side with various heaters, because it was the coldest April in Manitoba ever. But it was that wood stove came in real handy, especially for practicing, talking about the album and stuff. There was nothing like a wood stove.
Were the fingers a bit numb on that day?
They were a little bit numb on some of the days. Yeah.
How many days did it take for that one? Just off the top of your
I
head.
think we did about 14 days. Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what are your future plans, brother?
Well, I just finished recording a concept album.
Okay.
The whole thing's based on just how I imagine my ancestors were feeling when they were going through the Red River Resistance.
Okay.
And a little bit of the Saskatchewan, the Northwest Resistance as well. But mainly the Red River Resistance in Winnipeg. And so, yeah, I wrote all these tunes, just trying to imagine kind of, just what it was like for them.
Right.
Some of them were just farmers that just weren't sure if they even wanted that kind of thing. And then all of a sudden it's happening. Well, you got to pick a side, right?
Yeah, you do.
And then they did, and that's history. So some of them fought and died, and that's it's all sorts of fodder for songs. So I did about 12, 13 tunes, and they're all kind of in linear order.
Okay. And what is that called?
It's called Red Boyne.
Red
Boyne.
Red Boyne.
Yeah, and that's based on the Red River.
Okay, yep,
and
got
the
it.
Assiniboine.
Yes.
At the Forks. That's actually where I was born, right at the confluence of the Red and the Assiniboine.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
So,
That's quite a history to bring forward in music, and I'm sure you're very proud of it, and I'm very proud of it for you to be that deeply rooted in thought to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do with that one.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to put that out in maybe this fall or something.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I got to mix it yet.
Yeah.
So I recorded it. I haven't listened to it in a couple of months now, just to kind of get out of it, because that too was 14 days every single day, about 10 to 15 hours, whatever it is, until I'm burnt out, and then go to bed and do it all again. And
walk away for a bit.
Groundhog Day-ish.
Yeah. Okay. Where and how did you learn to play?
Well, I started playing guitar badly when I was about 10 or 11 or so, and learning with my cousin and my best friends, the guys from the F Holes, Evan and Eric.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I was really bad, and they were all pretty good. And I just stuck with it because I'm a pretty stubborn guy. I'm kind of a grinder, and I just had this idea in my head that this is what I was supposed to do. And I just kept plucking away at it, and then I never really got anywhere until my 20s, I would say. So eventually I moved over to electric bass, and which is what you do with your friend who's not that good at guitar.
Yeah. Well, now, come on now.
And then I, started to really I was always interested in rhythm, so it really was a nice fit in the end. And then I got better at bass, and when I was about 18 or so, I rented an upright for a while.
Okay.
And, I had some fun with it, but then I was like, I don't want to pay the $30 a month because it used to be cheap.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I sent it back, and then a few years later, I don't know why I bought a bass. I just did, which was kind of a dumb move. Like in the F Holes, I used to play harmonica and mandolin and
Okay.
sing.
All right.
And so I used to go to gigs on a motorcycle.
Alrighty.
And then for some reason,
Holy.
I got this upright bass, and oh, how about I play this, guys? And sure enough, that ended up kind of being the thing for me. And now I have to have a truck or a van. And,
For sure.
Yeah.
No mini cars anymore. No, man. Good on gas, but really hard on the equipment.
Yeah, that's right. Although I fit the upright bass in some pretty small cars. Never on a motorcycle, though. That's okay. I shouldn't. drive
Jesus,
motorcycles.
Lord, boy. Oh, that's too cool. That is really sweet. The things you did in life to be you are a superstar, man. You are. I think you are Juno material in the near future.
Oh, thanks.
Honestly.
We almost got one with that Bison Ranch one. We were nominated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was a really fun experience, going to do that.
Okay, man. We got stuff to do here. It's been a pleasure working with you, and we look forward to your performance, which you have already done, and you killed massively on stage.
Thank you.
With your band, and
Sean and Kyle did a very great job. Like I was telling you,
Sean and Kyle
I've never
fit,
played with
man.
those fellows before, but I'll play with them again.
it was like a glove, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And massive thanks for supporting my Get Back Up on the State project. Lock up COVID, not musicians. Okay, we'll do it again. Okay.
Perfect.
Thanks, brother.
Well, thank you.
And that means we're done for the 2023 Kitchener Blues Festival. It ruled, and so do you.